Alright, so I've uploaded all my sketches, hand sketches, into Procreate, and now I'm going to select them. So here's my first sketch page. I'm choosing a red, and I'm going to choose marker, which is here. I click on this pen, on the marker, and here it is, marker. You can see marker, and marker stabilized. I normally have two versions of every brush. One stabilized, because I hate having to stabilize it, and going to this, here, I choose this thing, and then going to stabilization, and just adjusting it. So anyway, I normally have my favorite brushes. I have a marker and a marker stabilized because I like to change the brush faster than I can go stabilize it, unstabilize it. So anyway, marker, here we go. I'm going to put them, come on. What do I like? Oh, I'm just looking. Oh, I'm liking this one, Fast Runner. And make sure I'm on a new layer. Here I'm on a new layer. And I'm going to go here. I like that one. It looks cool, and I really like the little kicker on the back. I think all my shapes are working. Remember how I'm talking about when you're designing something, all your shapes got to work together. Don't have oddball shapes. And so I have shapes like this shape and this shape. They match real nice, keeping it super clean, making it easy. So I think that one's a pretty hot thing. I do like this shoot, but it's too boaty. This one, no. This was a cool idea. This reminds me of the TIE Fighter. The back reminds me of TIE Fighter, Darth Vader's one. This reminds me of a World War I type of shoe. World War I, they call them gaiters. Actually, let me write that in. Gaiters. I don't know how to spell it, gaiters. I don't know if it's spelled like alligators or if it's like something different. But World War I shoes, they used to wear them in the trench, and it's just like to protect your feet from the water and give you ankle support. This one here is so nutty. This one here, I like it because it's so nutty, and I called it the Cali Los Angeles apartment because it kind of looks like apartments. It looks like one of those very expensive, modern apartments that are on the hillsides, like in the Beverly Hills and stuff. Hillside apartment in the desert. You know, so I kind of like it. So I'm gonna put a box around it. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 drawings on there. Let's go to the next page. This is my next page. There's a lot on here because I didn't push the designs at all. I like this guy. I don't even know what it looks like, but I think it looks cool. It's super layery. It's super, I don't know what it is, but I like it. This little guy, clean as fuck, I call it. I'm going with that one. This one I like because I like those 3 shapes on the back. So that one. And I like this one too. I'm into this blocky stuff, and I only just discovered this blocky stuff just this morning. So I'm on a new thing. So the next page was this one, where I started developing stuff. So I think this one's, new page. Sorry, not new page. New layer. Don't forget, always new layer. It becomes a habit there. And I'm really into this one called curtains. This one, and this one. They're all related, so I'm going to draw a line connecting them. I like this one somehow too. It reminds me of some sort of science fiction spaceship, battleship, some sort of something. I kind of like this one, and I kind of like this one, and I did that one for you guys, and I like this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god, I've got my work cut out. So I've got 4 plus 8, I've got 12, and oh my god, I have more. I've got 8, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I might be pushing my boundaries here. And finally, this. Oh, maybe I should do this one because it's such a goober. I don't like the pins idea. That thing sucked in the end. I'm good. Okay. Alright, so how am I going to deal with this? Ideally, I want to put 4 drawings per page. So I'm going to do that. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. You can... I screwed that page up. Let me undo that. How do I undo? I forgot how to undo backspace. New layer. Here I am a hypocrite. I say always remember new layer, and I forget them myself. Alright, there. So you can copy and paste from drawing to drawing inside Procreate. So for example, let me take this. Oh, by the way, I'm clicking on this guy, but this guy is my marquee tool, and I always like to choose, generally I use freehand the most. So freehand, automatic is like more of a magic wand in Photoshop, rectangle and ellipse, but I'm going to use freehand. Oh, by the way, if you have the new iPad and you have the new pencil, 3rd generation pencil, it vibrates. You get haptic feel when you do a marquee, and it just vibrates. And the faster you marquee, that it goes, but then when you go slow, it goes click, 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 click. So you do get haptic feel with the new pencils. So anyway, there it is. Make sure I'm on the right layer. Downstroke 3 fingers, copy, and I'm gonna make a new page. Gallery, new page. So here is where you can go with screen size, but I like to go. I've built my own canvases. Letter size 400 dpi, tabloid size 400 dpi. We should always do our drawings on tabloid size, so that's why I'm going tabloid 400 dpi. 300 is fine depending on the power of your iPad, but since I got a beast, I just got this beast, so I can go up to 400. But at minimum 300. I'm going with this guy, 400. There it is. Blank page. 3 swipes down for paste. Paste. There's my little goober right there. Move them over. So there. I'm going to do four drawings per page. I will adjust the colors later. You know, I should have done that in Apple Photos when I adjusted them and rotated it. I should have adjusted it then, because I know it's a little bit more difficult in Procreate. But we'll continue on. So gallery. I've done that one. That one's done. Let's go to... I'm going to go to my first page and cut these guys out. Let's just go to the right page. Here it is. I'm going to choose the marquee tool, and I'm going to go with all of them right now. There's one. I'm going to do oops. Oh, and then you can't really see, but there's a marquee thing, and there's a little dot. When you kind of close the circle, click on it, and that will keep that selection. And here's the next one. Draw a little ring around it. Close it by clicking in that dot. And I know you can't see totally correctly because it's through the video, but just trust me, it exists. So there I'm closing my circle, and then click on that dot. That closes the marquee, and then finally this one. Close the dot, and 3 swipes down, copy, gallery. I'm going to make a new one, because I already have 4 drawings on, I selected 4 drawings, tabloid 400 DPI. 3 swipes down, paste. There, I've got my 4 drawings. I will deal with them later. I'm in factory mode. I'm doing the muscle memory. I'm doing all this same process all at the same time because it's more efficient. I need a new... Wait, how many have I got on there? I got that one. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 on that one. All right, new page. Oh, shit, I did letter 400. I meant tabloid. Let me just delete this. I like to delete straight away. How do I delete it? Select. Yeah, select that. Delete. Okay, there we go. Sorry. All right, new page, new thing, and I went tabloid 400 DPI. There we go. Oh, what happened? My thing crashed. Oh, wow. Thumbnail not available. I never had the heart. I never had that before. I just click on it, see what happens. Okay, fine. New page, tabloid 400 DPI. There we go. Back to my gallery because I need to find the drawings, and I did that one. So let's just see. You can blow them up. Just to see, I can squeeze it and blow it up so I can see which one that is. That's that page. Was it this one? I think that's it. Hold on, I just have to squeeze down. Just have to make sure. Okay, yeah, it is. So, sorry. Now I'm going to do this one. Yep, that's the next one. So, again, marquee tool. I put the red on the same drawing without a layer, but whatever. Marquee tool. Clean AF. That one. And close the circle. This one. Close the circle. So this is my 4. That one, close the circle, and then finally this one. Hit that again, close the circle. Now I've got 4 selected. 3 swipes down to copy, gallery, and open up that new page. 3 swipes down to paste. There we go. I'll deal with those later because I'm in muscle memory mode. Select this and delete because that was a mistake. One more page. New tabloid 400 DPI. Alright, that's now open. So I did Gumby. I'm going to do this one now. How many do I have on this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8, so this is 4. I'm going to select this. Let's just make sure I'm on the right layer, which is the actual drawing layer. Oop. Marquee tool. It's 2. Close that. 3. Close that. And I'll choose this one, 4. 3 swipes down. Copy, back to the gallery, this one. 3 swipes down, paste. I'll deal with those later. Back to the gallery. New layer, new 400 DPI tabloid paper. Back to the gallery. It's a little monotonous, but hey, what can you do? So I did 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this one is gonna be, this is an oddball. I'm going to take this, because this one, okay, close it, I'm going to copy it, 3 swipes down, copy, gallery, and I'm going to put it in this oddball one right here, 3 swipes down, paste, so this is little odds and ends, okay, there, gallery, so this one turned out to be, this is one idea, and I drew it 1, 2, 3 times. Okay, so I'm going to cut these out. Marquee tool. Make sure I'm on the right layer. Yes. Oh. Curtains. 1. I'm gonna take my little thumbnail, that guy with curtains or girl. There, and these 2 guys. and this. This was the whole process, my whole thought process. I'll take it all, 3 swipes down, copy, back to my gallery, and this will be this page. This is already kind of developed. Paste. Paste, paste, paste. Yeah, thank you. Alright. So this is the curtains guy. Alright, I basically got them all. Now, I'm going to start over. 1, 2, 3. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. I'm going to start with this one, and I'm going to make them all a little bit larger. And I just have to go in there and just cut them out, because they're all on one page. Cut and paste. Next one. Cut and paste. Next one. Cut and paste. And to make them all nicely sized, so there's one. And then the next one, this one. Just make them fit on your page nicely. I'm just doing flat, square, flat images. I'm not doing 3D yet. I might draw 3D later. By the way, while I'm at it, I'm just going to adjust this. It looks way too long. That toe looks long. It looks too elongated. So I'm going to press freeform so I can now squeeze it to make it look more shoey. There, that's more of a shoe proportion. So kind of adjust as you go. That one, that one, that one. So I'm going to hit this one now. Make it larger. Oh, it's nice. Just keep it freeform because now you can really adjust it. Make it look like it's the right proportions. There. And then finally this guy. I really like this one. This is my favorite, I think. I think it's quite cool. It's kind of like a little bit, what is that god, or is it a god or whatever, who has the wings on his shoes? Or her shoes? Is it a man or woman, or is it a... Oh, Hermes. Okay, so anyway, whatever. There we go. I've got my things. So, with my finger, so I got this thing. You've got to figure out how to do this yourself because I forgot how I did it. But hold my finger on it and it chooses the right layer for me. Oh, come on. Maybe I turned it off accidentally. That's what I get for being... Oh, now I'm going to have to do it. Okay. It's not working. My finger trick is not working, so now I'm going to... I got to fix this because I use it all the time. Preferences, gesture controls, layer select. Okay, layer select, touch. A finger touch will invoke layer select. Finger hold. That's what I want right there. Finger hold. Hold the finger on the canvas will invoke layer select. How long do I want to hold it? Like half a second. So why is it not working? There. Wait, is it automatically doing it? Maybe it's automatically doing it.
Sometimes it does.
Without telling me. It is.
A little like bar is dropping down.
Normally there is bars. Okay, I'll tell you why. It's when there's tons of layers, that's when bars come down. But if it's just obvious, like this, it automatically selects it. So there. So that makes things a bunch easier. So now I'm just going to arrange them really nicely. Don't forget to turn on your, this end. It says right here, this end. Don't forget to turn it on to multiply because you're going to be stacking them on top of each other a little bit. So there. Now this one, hold on and move it. Make them a little bit bigger. So I'm going to have 4 drawings per page. And I kind of want this for you guys also. I want you to do the same. Click on this. There. There. Okay, so there. That's my 4 drawings. I think I'm good enough right now because we don't have loads of time. But this is the process of how I do arrange these things. Now I'm just going to adjust the colors. So it's not that obnoxious. Well, maybe I can leave it. Maybe it's artistic, saving time. Maybe I don't need to adjust it. I'm just going to turn it down. You know what? I'm going to keep that the nastiness. And I'm going to just turn them down because I'm going to draw on top of them. There we go. Turn them down because I'm going to draw on top of them. Make this one a little bit larger. Alright. There. So it's 1:45. We've been at it for an hour. Okay, we'll keep going. You know, in hindsight, I should have cut them out with squares. It would have been much nicer than using the... It would have been much cooler. But, whatever. I would actually like to try that because I do like the presentation to look good. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to back up. I'm going to this one particular page. And this is just how it is, you know. You realize, oh, I kind of messed up there. And it's up to you to go back and fix it because you want your stuff to look as good as possible. That's why you're getting $150 an hour instead of 20. So I'm going to go back and fix this. Wait, let me just analyze myself a little bit. This page will be more fun. And I accidentally drew on top of the physical drawing, so I'm going to try something else. Because presentation matters. New page. Tabloid, 400 DPI. This is going to look dope. I promise you. I know it's going to happen. So I'm going on to this one. I'm going with this one, and I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to go to Marquee Tool, but instead of freehand, I'm going to go rectangle. And this is going to, I'm pretty sure it's going to rock. So there. 3 swipes. Oh, no, I can do multiple ones. All right, I'm going to do multiples. Sorry, let me just undo that. How do I get out of there? Okay, there. 1. Oh, wait a second. I'm all confused. Let's try this again. Rectangle. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Clean AF. It's 4. And you know what? It's also going to include this one because they're both related. That's why I did the first one here and then I did the second one there. So that's related. It starts to tell a story. Anything else on there that's juicy? No, I'm good. So 3 swipes. Copy. Go back to my gallery, my page here. Oops. And click on it. And 3 swipes down. Paste. So this is the level of love that you should kind of try to give your drawings and your presentation, because that's why the people are paying you big bucks. That's why they are. You are getting a job at the coolest places instead of the dumbest places. So all of what I'm doing is how you get successful and not just be lazy. So next, I'm just going to keep doing this. Cut and paste. Look how much nicer this is looking. Straight off. It's looking much better by cutting off like that. Okay, this one. Marquee Tool. Rectangle. This is a little set on its own. Cut and paste. Resize. Wait, what happened? Oh. Cut and paste. Resize. This is already looking like a nice sketch page. So well worth the effort. See? Much nicer. Alright, cool. I can keep them each individual layers, but it's going to cause me a little bit of work. But it's fine, whatever. I'm going to reduce each one to 50. No, let's just see, what is it? That's 50. I'm going to take it down to 20, 21, whatever. Okay, that one. I'm going to take them all down to 20, 21. So I keep them consistent. That one and this one. Because it's going to shine through. It's going to look very artistic. 21. And 20. Okay, there. Hey, isn't this better? Doing it with the overhead camera? It's much better. Because you don't need to see all the fine details. Alright. I'm liking it myself too. My page is already looking good. I'm pretty excited. So, next. I'm going to group all these. So, you want to do a group? It's very, very helpful. So, this is a nice group. So, I select the top one or whatever. It really doesn't matter. You can select anyone. Select that. Slide right. I think it's slide right. No, sorry. Slide right. There. Slide right. Group. Boom. There it is. Click that closer to make it one. So now I've got all of my initial sketches on the first layer. This is going to be a great storytelling. Especially if I play the video to my boss, he will be able to see, or she will be able to see, my whole process. No shame at all. So, alright, next. Let's go 6B pencil. Let's play RT. 6B pencil. There we go. My favorites. One of my favorites. I'm not even going to get into the light sources yet. In fact, you know what? I wonder if I can turn this layer down. No, I can't. Because it's still honestly, it's a little dark. I'm going to take it down. I'm sorry, I have to go back. That's how it is. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to take it down to 10%. I'm going to take it because it's too dark. 10% because I really like it more just a suggestion, not in your face, because, yeah, I just like it more of a suggestion. So back to 10. So there we go. Perfect. All right, let's start getting drawing. Black, I'm just going to keep it black and white for now. I'm going to start with this guy. And I hope I'm on a new layer. Make sure I'm not. Close that down. Maybe I even lock it. I don't know if I can lock it. Yeah, there, lock. Done. So now I won't be drawing on that layer. This layer now. Test my pencil. It's working great. Okay, let's just get in there. I'm going to kind of go, I got my level, I got it down to about 30% opacity. I'm going super fat. Yeah, I'm going fat as heck right now because it's just easier. I just need big fat drawing stuff right now. There. There was my habitual floor plane. So there. And I like to do this factory stuff, so I just do all the strokes at the same time. I'm lining it up visually. This is like vulcanized, like vulcanized rubber. This is how I imagine it. Vulcanized rubber is like on Chuck Taylor's, what are the Converse Chucks? It's also on skate shoes, Vans, that type of construction. So I have to remember, this is shoe for gamers. So I don't know what a gamer would wear. And this is where I'm having to draw. I'm having to think about, like, is this for functioning? Is this for physically sitting there playing video games, or is this the lifestyle of a gamer? And I'm not even clued up in this. But the reason why I'm doing gamer is because we were talking about, we're moving into this virtual reality world. You know, I was talking about Meta and then like, you know, virtual offices, and it's going to be like that. We're already there with Zoom. We're already having virtual offices with Zoom meetings and stuff. So I can imagine everyone logging into work, and you can, I don't know how it will work, but they do have like video games, like the PlayStation. They had that. What did they have with the PS3? They had that where you go into the apartment. I don't know. You had an apartment. You had like this central place where you could all hang out and talk to each other. An avatar. You each have your avatar. So anyway, that's already a thing. So that's why I'm doing a shoe for gamers. What the hell is this? Is this a shoe for online? I don't want it to be. That's too. I want it to be physically worn. I wish I knew more about gamers. Okay. So there, I'm good with that. I've got my drawing. I'm going to move on to the next one. And I'm going to keep it all in the same layer. I can't be bothered to change layers all the time. So that one, I'm just going to do this one now. My floor plane, excuse me. I'm good with that drawing. I mean, with that line. I'm not going to erase it. And I'm just going to just copy my lines. So I see little suggestions. And I'm going to take that literally. And there, I got these shapes. I hope this something comes out. I honestly have got no clue what this is yet, or what these shapes will be. And hopefully that's going to open up my creativity, rather than being all like shoe designer mode, like, yeah, technically you've got to have that piece on that piece and that piece on that piece. Hopefully I can break away from that, come up with something fresh. This looks like a big ass zipper. I'm gonna draw that in quick. So you got to get your childhood head on, like looking at the clouds, like, oh, that looks like a dinosaur, and you know, those clouds and stuff. You got to kind of get that head on. So anyway, that's what I'm doing right now. So this is how I develop quickly, and how you can pop out drawings fast by going round and round. So there, look at that, just round and round. I've got 3 basic drawings. That's how you pop these things out quick. This little guy here, I do want to increase the size of it because I'm really liking this thing. And I'm going to increase the size of it, so I'm going to go into my layers, find that guy. There it is, and I'm going to use a square, marquee, rectangle, cut this thing out. Oops, undo. 3 swipes down because I'm going to cut and paste, so it's on a new layer. Oops. Find the right layer. Cut and paste. Layer locked. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, layer locked. I forgot. I locked this thing. Unlock. Cut and paste. Oh. Cut and paste. There. Alright. I'm going to make this bigger because I kind of like this thing. I'm going to turn on multiply. Multiply. Turn down the volume. There we go. And I might have to move this out of the way. Actually, I'm going to erase out. I'm going to start erasing some stuff. This guy is part of it. It's part of the story. But the red stuff's in the way, so I'm going to just erase out. And don't forget, my favorite eraser, to keep it all fresh and not too stiff, is the fat nozzle. Right here. This guy right here. Fat nozzle is the best eraser ever. So I'm going to choose a really big size and then just erase out all that red stuff, which I don't need. There we go. And then I can move it down here. This is a nice little team. These 2 drawings are going to work together. Alright, cool. So I'm gonna lock this group again. Lock, close it down, and then up onto this layer. I'll just make a new layer. Back to my pencil. Let's draw this in. This turned out to be a little bit already, a little 3D, so I'm gonna keep that. So there's some beautiful shapes in here. I'm really just literally copying the marker strokes. Because, I don't know, I think there's some cool shapes in there that I never would have dreamt of myself. This is going to also be vulcanized, like the Chuck Taylors. So that's looking kind of cool. Let's put in a couple of eyelets. God knows what it is, but I don't know. But this is the other one down here. I'm going to copy this one. I was thinking this side is a big open thing, and then this other side, wrinkles. That's what I was thinking here. So I'll put in some suggestion of wrinkles. Wrinkles have shadows, and that's what I'm drawing here. The nose is really too long on this. But, we'll see. Undo that. Oh, man. Okay, so there. So that's a nice little set. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a box to pull them together. So this is how to use backgrounds in a productive way rather than just, oh, Brooke tells me to put a background in. Use it in a productive way as a tool. The backgrounds are tools. So there. That is meant to pull those two together. And then the others are all independent. Alright. I'm going to merge all the layers because I don't want to have to mess around with layers right now, so I'm going to merge down. I'm seeing shapes. And with my marker, it was so thick that I can actually use that as a guide. I'm using a 6B pencil, yeah. Alright, you know what? I think I'm kind of good. I'm going to close out. Turn off. I'm turning off my there's my concepts. I want to increase the sizes. Now, I don't know. I'm going to increase the sizes. Now, this takes a little time, but this is the love that you need to put into your drawings to make them look really cool. So, unlock. So let's find okay, this one, okay, this one, and this one. So I'm going to cut each of these out. Oop. This time I will use freehand because there's no backgrounds. Cut and paste. Because I am going to actually move this guy down to this one. So they're so when I'm going to group those. There. Oop. Oh wait, I can't group inside a group. My bad. I have to pull them out of the group. So this is a group, and I'm going to group it. Group. So that's one. I'm going to turn it off just to get it out of the way. Next one. This. And this. These two are together, so this. I'm going to pull this one off. And this one off because they're matching set. And this one, I'm going to cut them out. Cut and paste. And this is a little set for me. So right here, this is going to be another group. There. Put them all together. Group. Close it. Turn it off so we don't get confused.
Have you ever designed shoes
For the bathroom?
For production.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I've got tons of shoes coming out of, yeah, I've done a lot of shoes. But I really like doing concept stuff. Now what happened? Alright, well, I'm all good. Click on that. Oh, there we go. Okay, I know. 3 swipes down, cut and paste. That one and this one are the same. Group. Close it down, turn it off, and now this is the obvious ones. There. Select that, group, close it down, there we go. Alright, I'm going to turn them all back on. Oh wait, turn off that, throw away that group, that old group, because it's empty now, delete it. So now I've got 4 groups, turn them all on. And now, I'm going to click on the group, and because basically what I wanted to do was this one right here, I wanted to make it bigger. So now, and it's going to look cool, because it's going to overlap the other stuff, it's going to look all artistic, and now I can squeeze it a little, if I go to freeform right here. Uniform keeps it all squared and correct proportions, but freeform lets you squeeze it this way. I wonder what happens if you do warp. I mean, I know what warp does, but I've never done it with multiple layers. So, I just want to see. See, I can change the shape. If it's too fat. I know this is. I've used warp before, but I've never used it multiple layers, honestly. So, I'm kind of making it a little bit better proportions. That's what I'm doing. I love this software. All right. So now it's big, nice and big. So I'm cool with that. Slight little modifications. Let's do the next one. I'm going to turn it off. No, I'm going to turn it on because I want them all to work together. Next one is this one. I'm going to leave that one for now because it's 2. This one. I'm going to work on this one now. That one, I'll make it a little bit larger too. Make it larger. It's going to overlap a little bit. And I'm going to do the warp tool because that actually worked out real nice. There. Yeah, that automatically gives them a nice tight toe. Let's see what happens. It gives me a little bit more curvature, because shoes are very rarely straight. That helped me. That's amazing. Great. So, even as somebody who's been doing this for 20 years, and at least Procreate for at least 4 years, I'm still always learning stuff, and you guys will always be learning stuff. That one I've done. That one I've done. That one I haven't done. This one needs some work. So what am I going to do with this one? This looks like, I don't know, it looks like a comic shoe, something from a comedy cartoon. I'll deal with it later. So what am I going to do now? I don't know. Just look at them for a little bit. Alright, I start to see some stuff. This guy. Actually, I'm just going to make a whole new layer. I think I'm going to make a whole new layer, because I don't want to have to flip back and forth with layers and everything. I just want to add stuff. When I see it, I just want to add it. And without, oh shoot. Without having to, what the heck? So, yeah, this is a new iPad. Oh, what the, so, and so it's like just some, with the new Apple Pencil, it's actually kind of a pain, because I don't really know what's happening. So I just want to draw, but it's doing that. I guess it's in preferences or something. Sorry about this. I have to go into preferences, gesture controls, layer select, touch and hold. Holding a finger, yeah, that's all I want. Hover, touch with Apple Pencil, and finger touch, gestures, brush, opacity. That shouldn't be affecting me. This is super annoying. Let me just try a new layer, honestly. Just close that. I just want to draw. Alright, well, there we go. It seems to work now. I don't know what this is about. But this is what I wanted to do. I just wanted to draw these lines in. And I don't want to dirty it up too much. Alright. So now I'm getting in there. So this is a zipper. It's going to be an industrial grade zipper. So this is next level zipper. I just have an idea for a zipper, so I'm going to go in there and draw it. And I'm going to crank up the opacity of my pencil because it's too, I need to get in there quickly. So this is a zipper concept. Draw little perspectives as I go. I want it a little bit soft. Big eraser because I screwed up. I'll start over. More or less, I'll start over. So I need to do it the other way, so... Okay. This goes to the zipper. It's okay if I'm going over a drawing because I will always move it around. Oh, wait a second. Cut it out. Cut and paste. I know it's just a zipper, but sometimes it's worth, if you get an idea, just bust it out. Zipper, and then okay. I don't know how a zipper looks, but that's what that is. I'll just make it small. That's just a little tiny drawing, but at least it's a story, and at least it's an idea, which I can always go back to. Alright, back to my line drawing. Just develop this a little bit. I'm starting to figure it out a little. Put a tongue in there. You know what, I'll have a zipper here too. If I spent some time developing a zipper, might as well use it twice. So 2 zippers. Nobody does it to 2 zippers. Well, they probably do, but alright. There. tongue's going to go around the back, so it's going to be a little asymmetrical. I'm going to shade it in. Normally I save shading for last, so I'm not going to shade it in because it can hurt you down the road. These are straps. This is a heel counter made out of rubber, but it's extremely fat and large, so, but maybe that's cool. And I'm putting in these little tiny details like this, so you can see clearly that it's rounded going around the back. But it's just, millimeters matter. I'm going to choose my airbrush, my eraser, but I need to turn it really small because there's a little piece that I got to erase out. Forget it. I can't be bothered right now. But it is starting to get alive, this shoe. I'm adding three-dimensionality. You can see that 3D stuff. I'm totally ripping off Nike Air Force One with that shape. But I am also making, you can totally see that it's adding out little 3D touches. Might as well. So this is confusing. I have this down here. And I actually like it. I'm going to erase something out. I'm going to erase this out. Use a big eraser so it can... Sometimes it's nice if you accidentally erase out your other stuff, because it just, I don't know, it just can be nice. Okay, there we go. So this shoes, I kind of got something going here already. Erase out some other stuff right in there. Start putting in some details. Guess I'll put in some stitches. Normally I have a stitch brush that I downloaded, but this is just quick sketches, so I don't want to put that in yet. I don't even know if I want stitches. When you put stitches in on a shoe, instantly looks old. Instantly. It's an instant oldifier. So, I'm going to try to avoid it as much as I can. But I am putting in, like, surfacing a little bit now. Okay, I think I'm good enough for now with this. And that one's good enough for now. Okay, let's just move on to the next one. This bad boy here. I really don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to turn down the drawing first. Find it. There it is. I'm going to turn it down. And then now I can get in there a little bit with a little bit more creativity. So this new Apple Pencil, it's a little bit of a pain because there's a lot of things that I don't know why things happen, like that layer thing, but also, unexpectedly, the opacity of my brush just goes down to nothing for, I don't know why. And it's obviously for some sort of setting, but it's a little bit annoying, honestly. It happens a lot.
Do you know what your current setting is for when you double tap?
When I double tap,
Yeah, like if you do this.
Oh yeah, yeah, that it does. It does. It switches from brush. You can see it flipping from brush to eraser, and I do that. I use that all the time.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm getting in there in the details because I want to show that it's three-dimensional. And you can barely see. These are like wings. They kind of stand up. It's called, and underneath these is like the laces. It's called hidden laces. Yeah, and that's a thing. Hidden laces. And so the laces go, they're underneath these panels. So I'm just going to try to explain through drawings a little bit of perspective so you see the other side of those wings on the other side of the shoe. And here, oh, wait a second. Let me just undo some of this. Just figure this out. So I'm going to start up here. Little perspective there. So I'm going to color them in. So there, looks a little 3D. Now these big panels right here, I don't know what they are. But I figure I need to round speakers.
Yeah, you want to do like, I don't know.
Oh my god, I love your thinking. That is amazing. Damn, girl, seriously? Oh yeah, and this is the bass bin right here. No, I really do like your thinking, but I'm not going to put speakers. But that is nice and advanced, but that's a little too advanced for me. Speakers on the foot. That you know what would be cool though is if you could install a speaker that's strapped onto your foot like that.
You know, there's sitting on like a video over here of a brand with like speakers and one of the access and it's on a foot. I sent that to you because it looks like the Wonder Boom and I think it's yeah, the Wonder Boom.
By that speaker brand?
What?
The Wonder Boom, is that
It's a speaker, but it's got like this really like comically large open like.
Yeah, that and who makes that? What's the brand? Hyperboom.
It's something like that.
Because I have the boombox. I have the big square boombox. It's called the Hyperboom.
Yeah, here's the like they just come out with like a smaller one that you can clip onto stuff.
Yeah, those guys. Yeah, I have one of those, but I have
It looks like it's through Logitech, but Logitech is pretty cool. Yeah,
No,
it's like Ultimate Ears.
Ultimate Ears. Yeah, I got the Ultimate Ears.
Yeah, I have the Wonder Boom, and we all hate the size of the buttons that are on it.
It's because they're too big.
I already used it as an example of
Bad design. Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, that was the baddest boombox I had. And that's why I bought it. It's a beast. It's just a square, heavy box,
And I get this small little portable one.
and it's the best quality Sony. So what am I doing here? Okay, I don't know. I'm just gonna go in here and add some fake stuff. Some styling. I don't know what it is.
Your parents are designers, they're probably really. I don't know. What kind of first video?
Okay, I'm kind of good enough with this one for now. Let's move on to the next. Let's have a break. I need a break.